lazy. I wanna be lazy.
20. We're 20, Addy.
20 episodes in July. I never thought it would happen.
Our breasts are high. Our skin is tight. We're 20.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm going to fuck the wrong person tonight.
If you're lucky.
If I'm lucky. Aw, how are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm happy to see your face. And friends, welcome to episode 20.
Yes, welcome to episode 20. We have a special one today. But prior to getting into our super fun lesson, and doing our due diligence in giving you a positive distraction from the fucking horrors that never end.
They never fucking end. Have you seen all the people online who say, no, actually we died in 2020 and this is just hell. We're all just in hell.
Like the movie Lost, or like the show Lost, yes. I actually started rewatching Lost.
Did you? Yeah, and, you said.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, maybe in 2016 the world ended. And and we're just in purgatory. This is our own little
purgatory.
stupid metaphysical island.
Oh God, at least there could be some sunshine and ocean. That'd be nice.
I mean, I get that because I live on the coast, but
no, I have sunshine and smoke. Just inhaling smoke and damaging my lungs as though I'm a smoker now. Oh, for fuck's sake. So make me breathe it in, Addy. Make me breathe it in.
I'm like, should we do some deep breaths? I don't know.
Maybe today you should be the one breathing and I should be the one counting because you won't die if you take too deep an inhale.
No, apparently there's a hurricane headed towards us because the world is that way now. But
oh my God.
Well, it's headed towards Baja. But we're gonna get some really big swells up here in San Diego. I know.
Holy scary. When is that supposed to hit? Sorry.
That's okay. Your giant.
My giant soda, the size of my head, almost fell. Can you imagine? Oh my God.
In sometime in the next few days, I believe. I know that there's. I think the rain is going to miss us. I think it's going to go more inland.
Okay.
But I mean, honestly, I'd take some rain.
Yeah,
it's just fucking relentless sunshine. I will say, I mean, look, I moved here and I've lived here 32 years. Like,
I know the drill.
You knew
what you were in.
I know. I will say I'm glad we only get up to like 86
this
week. So not too bad. But
you'll have what, crazy wind then? Hurricane weather, crazy wind?
Yeah, I think we're going to have some wind and we're going to have really large swells. So people who are surfers, I don't know if it's going to be too big or maybe just for fun.
Stay home and batten down the hatches. Isn't that what they say?
Yes.
I don't know what it means, but do it.
Yes. Now I have sent you some pictures.
All right, let me go. I'm on Do Not Disturb, so it didn't even tell me.
I know.
13 pictures from Jaws! The best ever. Your favorite movie ever.
Yes, let's breathe and talk about Jaws.
I'm so excited. Oh, I remember as a child that ride at Universal Studios scared the absolute bejesus out of me. But my family didn't tell me what it was. So I was with my grandparents and I sat on the edge by the water. I had a fucking heart attack.
One of my favorite pictures of all times is in this the picture of Steven Spielberg laying inside of the open shark mouth.
With his feet hanging out or legs hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh no, his whole body is side to side. I like the one too where his legs are hanging out. They're doing work in there. Yes. I couldn't do that. It's so scary. So scary. Oh, it's so big. I'm so excited to learn more.
Yes, I'm going to tell you a disturbing quantity of information about Jaws.
I can't wait. That's all I've ever wanted.
Okay. All right, Julie. So, we're going to do some box breathing because it's good for you. And If you can close your eyes, please close your eyes. If you cannot because you're driving or you're at work, um, do not close your eyes, but you can still breathe with me. Um, so we're going to do a nice big deep inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4.
Good.
Yay.
Reset.
Reset.
Now, scare the bejesus out of me again.
My favorite movie of all times is set in the fictional island of Amity, which means friendship.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We focus on the new chief of police, Chief Brody. He's moved from the big city to this sleepy island where the worst thing that happens is the local shops don't have enough beach chairs for the summer. He's moved with his wife and their 2 young sons. Unfortunately for him, a massive and tenacious great white shark has decided he's feeling the love of Amity. After the shark eats his first victim, a beautiful young lady, the mayor claims it was just a boat propeller. After the shark eats a dog and a young boy, he admits it's a shark, but refuses to close the beaches. After 2 more deaths and Chief Brody's own son narrowly avoiding death, Brody, a shark expert named Hooper, and a surly sea captain named Quint go out to sea on a boat named the Orca to kill the shark. They do, but the boat and the sea captain don't make it out alive. This is the story of the making of Jaws.
Oh,
I
fantastic.
got my information from Britannica.com, Wikipedia.com, and History.com. And just my own knowledge of
which you have a lot, yes.
Yes, because it's been my favorite movie for a long time. When Jaws was released June 20th, 1975, it not only cemented Steven Spielberg's career, but it changed the movie industry as well. Jaws was based on the best-selling book by the same name that had released in 1974. Steven had read the book and had rooted for the shark because he thought the characters were so unlikable. It's true. I have read the book, and the characters in that book are not like the movie. They are very unlikable.
Okay.
Universal Pictures bought the rights to the book for $175,000. Julie, how much money do you think that would be in today's money?
Okay, what year was it? 1974?
1974.
No. Okay.
$175,000.
Ooh. $500,000.
$1.3 million.
Wow. So it was a big old chunk of change. Okay.
Big old chunk of change, yeah.
Okay. They knew it was going to be popular.
Absolutely. It was a bestseller. Like, people loved this book. Yeah. They offered the project to 2 different directors before landing on 26-year-old Steven Spielberg.
Baby. Oh my God.
He did the TV movie Duel and a feature motion picture called Sugarland Express, starring Goldie Hawn, that had not come out yet when he got this job.
Okay.
He did try to get out of directing because he suddenly panicked that, like, Duel, was like an evil truck that's hunting down this guy, and now he's like directing a movie about, like, this evil shark. Yeah. He was like, oh no, have I made a mistake? Unfortunately, he'd already signed contracts, so locked
It was
in.
happening. It was happening.
Mr. Spielberg was given a budget of $3.5 million, which
Wow.
in today's money would be
Ooh. Okay. It must be a bucket load. $20 million?
23.
Wow, I was close. Yeah, that's a bucket load of money to make a movie. Okay.
Um,
Well,
and
actually
just
not now, but
yeah, for comparison, Steven Spielberg's movie that came out this year called Disclosure Day had a $115 million budget,
right.
which
But there's
is
so much
still,
special effects now.
yes. And
Where then
to
it was
be fair,
really, yeah.
also the Odyssey came out and the live action Moana came out, and they were both $250 million,
Wow. Wow.
which
Wow.
is honestly a stupid amount of money,
It's a
especially
stupid
when
amount of money when we have children who don't have enough food every day.
that is correct.
Sorry.
Okay, so he was given $3.5 million budget and 55 days to shoot.
Ooh, quick.
Yes. That would not work out that way. Anyway, Peter Benchley wrote the book, and he was drafted to write the screenplay. And he'd never written a screenplay before. He did struggle with it because he wasn't exactly sure how to create depth of character through a screenplay. It's a different form of writing. I get it. He did his best. He did 3 different drafts, and then he was like, I've done my best. I can't do it anymore.
Okay.
But Stephen wanted Brody to be more likable, and he wanted some humor in it. He wanted to avoid a lot of the little subplots because, like, there's mafia ties in the book, and there's an affair between Chief Brody's wife and Hooper, the young scientist.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he didn't want that tension between Hooper and Brody. He wanted them to be more friends. So he wanted to cut out a lot of that stuff. And he wanted the last third of the book, which is the sort of sea chase of the he wanted that for sure, but he wanted the rest of it to be a little lighter.
Okay. Fair.
So he enlisted his friend Carl Gottlieb, who was a writer on the Odd Couple TV show.
Oh, everybody knows The Odd Couple.
I know, classic.
Yeah.
And he was just supposed to spend a week kind of polishing it, but he ended up like being there for a couple of months and writing through the end because when they started filming, the script wasn't finished, which is always terrifying.
Oh, very.
Okay. So the script has all the same characters as the book, and the final act at sea is similar. Otherwise, it's kind of a different story. They did change it up.
Okay.
The film was shot mostly on location at Martha's Vineyard in Massachusetts. They did that because Stephen wanted it to really have a realistic look, so he wanted to shoot on the ocean. And Martha's Vineyard, the shore out the island isn't super deep for like a mile or so. So they would have a lot of ability to be able to like do like cameras and the shark tricks in the water, but not be like, worried about how to make them float.
Yeah, got it.
To be fair, at one point, one of the sharks did sink and they had to.
No.
The film was to be shot mostly on location. So, and then a lot of almost all the extras are just people who were living on the island.
That's so cool.
Yeah. The studio wanted big names for the movie, of course. That's how studios are. They wanted like Paul Newman and Robert Redford. But Stephen wanted someone who wasn't quite as well known so that people could see themselves in these characters' positions. He wanted the shark to be the superstar, right? Roy Scheider, who got cast as Chief Brody, became interested after being at a party with Steven Spielberg, and he heard him describing the scene where the shark like jumps on the boat, and he was like, "I'm sorry, what is this?"
Yeah. Fascinating.
Robert Shaw, who gets cast as Quint, initially
Yes.
turned it down.
Oh.
Um, but then his wife and his secretary had read it, and
Hmm.
the last time they both insisted he do a role was the Bond movie From Russia to Love. So he
Hmm.
was like, "Well, that was really good, so I guess I should." Um,
Yeah, and he's
so
spectacular in that movie. You can't imagine anyone else.
no, no.
Yeah.
Um, and then Stephen was really struggling to find an actor to be the sort of young, precocious, sharp
Hmm.
uh, scientist. And then his friend George Lucas was like, "Hey, I just worked with Richard Dreyfuss on American
Yeah.
Graffiti. You should cast him.
Yeah.
He's great." And
Yeah.
Richard Dreyfuss had just been in a movie that he thought he was like, "Oh my God, this movie's shit and I'm terrible in it." Not American Graffiti, but another one.
No.
He's like,
Yeah.
"No one will ever cast me again." So when he got this opportunity, he just took it because he just wanted to like do something else that would fit
Different.
his life better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he again, he's so good in that
he's
role.
absolutely perfect. Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
that whiny little nasally like
Yes. Yes.
he's supposed to be like, upper class and, white and privileged and
Hmm.
he does it so well.
Does it so well. I like Richard Dreyfuss. I mean, most of the things he's in, does really, really fucking well.
One of my favorite movies of all times is the 1970s movie The Goodbye Girl.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he plays the love interest, and I God bless the 70s for just not worrying about everybody being so fucking attractive all the time, just
And
interesting,
just
good
picking,
characters.
yes, and good actors. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he and Marsha Mason in that have such fantastic chemistry, and
Mm.
he's just, I mean, his character just bounces off this. I was so in love with him when I saw that
Yeah,
when I was a
he's
kid.
so likable. I mean, a good actor should be able to be, but like you think about him in that where he's so likable and so appealing and so attractive, and then you put him in like What About Bob, and he's so neurotic and you hate him so much. And
It's
you're
like
like,
I hate
wow,
him
you're
so,
a good fucking actor. You hate
yeah,
him so much.
so
That
much.
is just proof they're fantastic. He's a fantastic actor. So yeah, I love him in that role too. I really
Absolutely.
quickly, I'm sure I've told you the reason when I saw Jaws and I was 6 years old. Yeah, over and over and over and over. Oh, I'd never told. Okay. One summer, this is the worst story. I'll make it quick, but I went to a friend's house every day because she had a babysitter and her babysitter watched me too. So my friend Becky Buck, that was her name. I went to her house every single day, and every day we started the day by watching Jaws.
Wow.
And so I've still to this day only been in the ocean a very small handful of times, and I can't do it. I can't get past where I can't see my feet or like I can't see the ground. I can't do it. On my honeymoon in Hawaii, I got like waist deep and that was it. I cannot do it because of Jaws. I watched it every day. It scarred me for life.
Here's the thing, Julie. We don't need to be in the ocean. That's none of our business. That's none of our
Nope.
business.
No, it's none of our business. It has its own place and its own theme and its own wild animals, and we will just stay out.
Absolutely. Look, it's filled with all sorts of really beautiful, amazing
Mhm.
creatures. And I love to watch movies with them or
Mhm.
cartoons where,
Mhm.
one is finding another one. Um, but
I
I
touched
don't, I
Do you
touched
remember
that.
that? Yeah, it's my
Absolutely.
favorite. Yeah.
Um, yeah, but I don't need to be there. I don't
Yeah.
need to, I don't
No.
physically, I don't mind being on a boat as long as
Yeah.
it's not very far out. I don't think I could do like a cruise ship that went across an ocean.
No.
I
We don't
think if I
belong in the ocean. We belong
no,
on the land.
I think if I did a cruise ship, it would be like one up to Alaska to see a glacier because you're
Mhm.
not that far away
Beautiful.
from shore.
Yeah. No, I'm
Um,
with you.
or
Anyway,
a
so
nice,
I was a
a
baby. I
nice
don't
river.
remember the babysitter. I just remember she let us turn it on and watch it day in and day out for an entire summer. Oh God.
Okay.
Okay, going back.
Whew, the 80s, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was harrowing. It's amazing we
Yeah,
survived.
harrowing. So for production, the cinematographer had to create new equipment, speaking of the ocean, to film on the water and in the water. So he created like a camera that was kind of inside of something so it would be protected while it was filming because there are underwater scenes.
Yeah, smart.
They built 3 pneumatically powered prop sharks. Stephen nicknamed the shark Bruce after his lawyer. One shark was on a sled, so its belly was open, but you could see like you could shoot the top of it and the front of it.
Okay.
And because the mechanics, so one part of the shark had to be open. So the sled shark had the belly part open with all the mechanics, and then
Okay.
one shark, you could shoot the side of it, and the other side, like the left side, had the mechanics open, and then the other one had the right side mechanics open.
I
So
saw in the picture. That's very cool, though. Very
yeah,
cool.
which is the I actually have a Jaws themed tattoo, and the mechanical shark with the guts open is part of the
You
charm.
should really put that in the Instagram as well. We should have a
Okay.
picture of your tattoo because it's such a great tattoo.
It is a beautiful tattoo.
Yeah.
Shout out to Natasha. Okay. Thanks, girl. You're a great artist. Okay. The sharks were fabricated in Sun Valley, California, by 40 effects technicians, and
Wow.
they
40.
mhm. They tested the models in a big water tank that was not salt water,
Oh,
and they
shit.
worked really well.
Okay.
The models required 14 operators to control all the parts while they were making the movie.
Wow.
Aside from the sharks, they built 2 42-foot replicas of the boat, the Orca.
Mhm.
One had no motor and could sink on demand.
Wow, that's cool.
I know, isn't that fun?
Very cool. Sync on
I always
demand.
wondered how they like did that scene. I just figured they built it in different sections,
Yes.
But yeah, no, that was a boat that just could sink.
Wow.
So, Julie, this was the very first major motion picture that was filmed in the ocean.
Mm.
Usually, water scenes would be shot in a soundstage in a giant tank.
Yeah.
And then you just put like, a flat screen behind you with like, sky and an ocean and,
Mhm.
um, shooting on the ocean caused a myriad of issues and inflated the budget to $9 million.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Sorry. Oh,
almost.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The crew grew restless and nicknamed the movie Flaws.
Oh, no. No. Okay. Clever. Clever
Spielberg,
wordplay. Yeah.
Spielberg, looking back, has blamed
Yes.
a lot of the issues with the filming on his perfectionism and the fact that he
Um,
was just inexperienced. It was only his second film, and
mhm.
he didn't always know like what things were going to work or not work, and
Yeah.
no one had filmed on the ocean before, so he's like, treading new territory.
Well,
Um,
also the reason we know the name Spielberg is because of his perfectionism, right? He is Spielberg. Yeah.
he-
So,
yes.
okay, we forgive you. Oh,
We
wow.
do. Everybody forgave him, of course, after all the money. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, there were a lot of problems with the sharks. Obviously, the skin took on more water than it should have.
Mhm.
The salt water made the mechanics not work,
Okay.
and the filming passed its 55-day shoot and only finished after
Oh, God.
159 days.
Oh, no. Oh, I had no idea. Oh, man, they must have had faith in it, though, to keep pushing through.
He tripled the budget and tripled the shooting time. Come on, that's not good.
Yeah.
The crew was sunburnt, windburnt. The actors would get seasick. Robert Shaw was in trouble for tax evasion, and so he kept having to fly to Canada on his days off so he wouldn't get arrested.
Oh, my God.
He also would like he'd be drinking on set, and
Mm.
He would pick fights with Richard Dreyfuss. He
Oh.
even used a hose and like a fire hose and shot Richard Dreyfuss in the face with a fire hose.
Oh my gosh, that'll pull off your skin.
Yeah.
Oh
Richard
God.
almost stormed off the set. He was like, I mean, you can tell in the movie like those two characters don't get along. Yeah,
Mhm.
that was they didn't have to
It was
work too hard
real.
acting that. Yeah.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay.
But some of these issues ended up making it a better movie. The shark
Mm.
is only seen for a total of 4 minutes um, on
You're
screen.
kidding.
4 minutes.
I mean, that
Um,
song does a lot of the work.
the movie,
The
yeah, the
yeah.
song, yeah.
Yeah.
It gives it more of a Hitchcockian villain thing instead of like a
Mhm.
monster of the week kind of movie.
Mhm.
So a lot of people are saying, like, have said over the decades that that's one of the things that's so great about it. You don't get a lot of scenes with the sharks, so when you do get them, it's very exciting.
Mhm.
And taking so long to film allowed the script to be refined so that you did have great characterization.
Mhm.
Um, Steven thought he would never work again, having, tripled the budget and going 100 days over schedule. So he wasn't even on set for the final scene when they blow up the shark, um,
Okay.
because he had heard that the crew was so uh, angry towards him that they were going to throw him in the ocean.
Oh.
So he was already on a plane back to Hollywood.
Oh God.
Universal believed in the film once it was cut, though, and they spent $1.8 million on marketing and an
Mm.
unprecedented $100,000 on TV ads.
Wow.
They also dived into merch because they were like, boys are gonna love this. So they of course sold the soundtrack, a new
Mhm.
version of the book with the movie on the front, T-shirts, plastic tumblers, beach towels, um, beach blankets, toy sharks, shark costumes, games, posters, shark tooth necklaces, and
Oh Jesus.
sleepwear and water pistols.
Oh my God. Sleepwear is pretty adorable. Got to get on my Jaws jammies.
Gotta put on my Jaws jammies. Jaws opened, so they were going to put it on 700 screens, but then the executives were like, we want this to be a huge thing all summer. So let's actually start small and then build up as word of
Mhm.
mouth goes. So they lowered it from 700 to 464 screens,
Okay.
and then they expanded to 700 a month later. And then a month after that, they expanded to 950.
Wow.
Um, It did $7 million opening weekend and 20 million its first 10 days,
Wow.
which in today's
Wow. Back then, that's insane. Like everyone saw it.
yes. So uh in today's money that would be $130 million in its first 10 days.
Wow. Unheard of. Had anything else done that?
No, it beat everything
No.
up to that point.
Yeah. Wow.
And it spent 14 weeks as the number one movie.
Wow. That's insane. 3 months. Everyone saw it. Multiple times people saw it.
Well, and you have to think, so this is the first time there was a summer blockbuster. That's why we use the term blockbuster. It came from
Mhm.
this movie because people
Wow.
would line up around the block to buy
Yeah.
tickets. Because you couldn't buy tickets online, you had to buy them at the box office. So
Mhm.
people would line up to buy tickets for later that night for whatever, whatever showing they could get into.
Mhm.
And so there was nothing really competing with it. It's not like, oh, the Odyssey opened 2 weeks ago and then they knew that would dominate. So they're waiting like 3 weeks to put out the new Spider-Man movie so that,
Mhm.
they're not competing against each other. So there's none of that nonsense.
No.
They were putting out all the best movies like in the winter because they figure, oh, it's winter, people aren't going to be outside. They want to go inside and see a movie.
Yeah. Also, I feel like of all the movies I've seen, Jaws is one of the very rewatchable movies because
So
it's so
rewatchable.
exciting. It's so rewatchable. I feel like no matter how many times you see it, you're still surprised, you're still in awe, you're still, I want to see this scene again. Because everything it went it's something about pacing, something about how maybe because they didn't show the shark much, it's so rewatchable and the characters are so
Really is.
great. And it's so thrilling and exciting and scary. It's scary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jaws won 3 Academy Awards, Julie.
Which is
Did you know
wild for
that?
a scary movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best film editing,
Hmm.
best score, which
Good. Yeah. That song will never not be scary. And it's what,
dun,
2 notes?
dun,
Yeah. That's
dun,
it.
dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 yeah. Um,
Yeah.
so best editing, best score, and best sound.
Okay.
Jaws also taught the studios, like I said, that summer was for blockbusters, which Star Wars came out, what, 2 years later and solidified that the summer was the time
Yeah.
that you want to release something.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have some Jaws fun facts for you, Julie.
I love fun facts.
I know you do. 1979's Alien was pitched as Jaws in space.
It would have to be because that's what they were trying to go for. And
Yeah.
Alien's a great movie too.
It is considered one of the AFI's top 100 films, and it's usually around the top 50.
Yep.
You're gonna need a bigger boat is one of the best lines from a movie on almost
Yeah.
every list, and it was improvised by Roy Scheider.
Oh, I love it. We're gonna need a bigger boat. The fucking shark is bigger than the boat. It was a, and he says it in such a great tone.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
so
perfect.
good. Yeah,
Just
it's
like
perfect.
utter panic, backing away.
Yeah,
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
horror, absolute
Yeah.
horror. And it was the first time he saw the shark, right? He says it, and he's like, "We're gonna need a bigger boat."
Yeah, he's
Oh,
throwing
it's
in
so
his
good.
thumb, and the shark comes out of the water with its big
Yes.
scary mouth, and yeah, his face, like the way he whips up, yeah.
Yeah. So good.
In
Oh, now I want to
2000
watch Jaws. I'm totally gonna watch Jaws later.
Yeah, you
So
are.
good.
I'm actually wearing my Jaws t-shirt. It's
Ah, I love it. I love it.
in 2001, the Library of Congress selected it for preservation as the first quote unquote summer movie.
Yeah.
Jaws lost the Best Picture Oscar to One Flew Over a Cuckoo's Nest.
Not rewatchable at all. Sorry, that's
No,
terrible.
Jesus Christ. I've seen it once, and honestly,
Yeah, that was
thanks.
enough. Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
The striking shot of Chief Brody on the beach during that first shark attack
Yes.
was achieved by zooming in while simultaneously moving the camera
Camera
backward.
back. Oh, it's
Which
so
is-
intense. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
technique borrowed by Hitch, but he had done it in reverse. He had moved forward and zoomed out in Vertigo, which is why I suspect Hitch hated this movie.
Oh, they stole something from him. But when you invent something brilliant, people are going to use it. I mean, source
It's
of
an homage,
pride.
motherfucker. Don't be
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, and I didn't know this before I researched it, the song that they sing when all the guys are on the orca
Boat.
and
Yeah.
they're done telling their scary scar stories, and they start singing "Show me the way to go home."
Go
boom,
home. I love
boom,
it. Boom, boom. Yeah.
bed.
Ah.
It is a 1925 English music hall song.
Yeah. It's so good. So perfect.
I've got one more fun fact for you.
Good. I love it.
Several decades after the film's release, the actress who played Mrs. Kinter, whose son is eaten by the shark,
Oh.
her name was Lee Fierro. She walked into a seafood restaurant and noticed an Alex Kittner sandwich on the menu, which is the name of her son who dies,
Here.
right?
Yeah.
She commented that she had played his mother many years ago. And it turned out that the manager of the restaurant was the actor who
Kid?
played his, yeah.
Oh, I love that story.
So he ran out to meet her and they hadn't seen each other since the original shoot, and they like
Wow. It would be the highlight of your life to play anything in that movie. You're like,
Yeah.
see that little spot running off the screen? That's me. That's amazing.
I mean, Alex Kittner has lines, right? He says, "Can I go in the water again?" And she's like, "Alex Kittner, you're beginning to prune." And then she says, "Okay, just for a little while." And then he goes out with his little yellow raft, and then he gets eaten.
Yeah.
And then she gets to have a couple of lines at Chief Brody, and then she gets to slap him. And unfortunately,
Yeah,
she
it's
didn't
pretty
know
big.
how to fake slap, so she was actually slapping the hell out of Roy Scheider.
That's a great fun fact too. Wow, that's dedication to a film. Him, not her. Wow.
I know.
That was so good, Addy. I loved that. That was so good and so exciting. And truly, you made me want to watch it again because I haven't watched it in years. I mean, it scarred me, but I do have a deep love for it because it was so poignant that we watched it every day. I mean, as little kids, we were like, this is intense and we want to see it again and again and again.
Now, my mom was not a film snob in any way, shape, or form, so we would watch all of the Jaws movies.
I remember the others. Yeah.
She loved number 2. She loved number 3, Jaws in
Oh, good.
3D.
Yeah, I
So
remember
good.
that one was on TV all the time, and it was
All the
cheese
time.
ball. It was
Yes.
cheese ball.
And because we watched it a lot when I was young, of course, I have fond memories of it, but not because it's good, but just because, you watched it when you were young.
Didn't SeaWorld actually get the idea for their tunnels in the water from that movie? I believe they did.
Okay.
And those tunnels were cool, but because of Jaws 3D, I was scared to go through them. Yeah, of course. And I ended up at SeaWorld a lot, unfortunately. When you nanny, you end up at all those places a lot. But I mean, they've changed the world, the movie world. They've changed people's psyches. I mean, it really, really is one of the most poignant films. So that was rad. Great idea. Love the pictures. Add one of your tattoo. Good job. Really, really good job.
Thank you.
All right, girl, I have some true or false for you and a fun fact. So let's start this week. Instead of last time I did animal fun facts. So this week we're doing kind of plant fun facts.
Oh, okay.
All right. Number 1. True or false? In the 1600s, tulips were so popular that a single bulb could cost more than a house.
Whoa. Well, I know that you should do one of your fun things about all the things that have been weirdly very expensive and
yeah, like pineapples.
Yeah, and celery. People used to celery was a big deal. They thought it was
weird. I actually added this. Wait until I'll tell you the answer, and then I did add it to my list. So it's true. In fact, tulip bulbs were even used as currency in some cases, and this is true. Tulip mania, quote unquote, briefly crashed the Dutch economy.
Ooh.
I know. So it's on my list. The tulip Dutch economy crash. Pretty crazy.
Tulips are actually my favorite flower.
Oh, they're so beautiful. I love a tulip. I think the hard thing for me is to pick a favorite flower because I love so many, but hydrangeas and peonies have always been at the top for me. But I will say I fucking love a tulip. I buy them every time Trader Joe's puts them out. My heartbreak is just they last such a short period of time in water.
Yeah, they're not forever. It's not like if you get some roses, because they're really sturdy.
Yeah, but tulips are delicate flowers, but they're so pretty and they come in so many great colors.
So many good pinks.
So many good pinks. All right. True or false? It requires over 150 different types of tea leaf plant to create the myriad of teas that are consumed today.
Oh, true.
It's false, Addy. All tea comes from, I'm going to butcher this. I'll try. The Camellia sinensis plant. The difference between black tea, green tea, oolong tea, and all other teas has nothing to do with leaves themselves and everything to do with how they're processed.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
That's interesting.
It's interesting because there are so many freaking types of tea. Sleepy time being my favorite.
Widely aware. I don't think there's any tea in sleepy time tea though.
I know. You're right.
It's
I
just
just mean
herbs.
anything that makes me go to sleep and feel cozy and warm.
Sure.
True and false. The oleander is the official flower of Hiroshima, Japan.
Jesus Christ. So poisonous.
Is it Hiroshima or Hiroshima? I don't know.
Oh, I've heard both, but I think
Yeah,
I
me
hear
too.
Hiroshima more often.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sure if you were actually Japanese, you would pronounce it in an entirely different way. So
It's true. I'm butchering it no matter what.
yes, let's just agree that as ugly Americans, sometimes we fuck shit up.
Yeah.
But it's our education system that's failing us, not.
It is. It is. It really is.
Yeah. I will say true.
It is true because, and this is very sweet, really, it's the first flower to bloom within the rubble after dropping the atomic bomb.
Oh, I hate that and love that.
I hate it so much, but I love that they found something positive out of it, right? I mean, that's the most we can hope for.
That's
So,
the best way to survive.
right? Holy crap. Obviously, another tough flower. Okay. 2 more. In ancient Rome, true or false? In ancient Rome, basil was a symbol of hatred.
Oh,
I know, and I love basil.
basil's fucking delicious.
Delicious.
Delicious. Especially when we tried to grow it, all the things that were eating it really loved it.
And it's it's prolific. It's pretty easy to grow. Yeah, it's delicious.
Except that we couldn't because too many things ate it, so we didn't have.
You don't get to keep it for yourself. You were feeding nature.
No,
You
we were
were feeding
really
the neighborhood.
nature. I mean, God bless,
Yeah.
the little worms that were eating it. But a symbol of hatred. I guess that could be true. It's
And
weird
it is,
'cause
Addy. It is true.
yeah,
Crazy.
because they love laurel, and laurel doesn't smell good at all, and is, I think, also poisonous.
Ugh. Well, it's true. It was believed to only grow where there is hatred and abuse.
Wow.
Which is wild because if I could grow it and eat it, I'd be doing it all the time.
Yeah.
All right. And the last one is a little homage to our honeybees back from early in the episode that flowers, true or false, flowers can sense bees buzzing nearby.
Oh, can flowers sense bees and like prepare themselves? Like I'm about to be
Harvested.
I'm about like a pirate bee is about to come aboard. I want to say yes.
Yeah, it's true. Flowers can hear the buzzing of bees, which is evidence suggests that they attempt to lure them closer by increasing their sugar content because they know the bees are helpful to them.
Yes, the
That's
bees
a
are
cute
helpful.
one, right?
I do.
Nature working together. Nature working together.
Something's got to work together.
Something. Let's see. Now I have a fun fact for you. I'm trying to think of, do I have a fun fact that goes with my plant life? No, I don't. So we'll do an animal fun fact because those are always fascinating. Addy, well, we talked about the ocean today. Here's a good one. There's a species of jellyfish that is functionally immortal. Found in the Mediterranean Sea and off the coast of Japan, the, quote, immortal jellyfish, also called, okay, I'm going to butcher another one, Turritopsis dohrnii, can, in theory, continue to regenerate cells indefinitely.
Wow.
But in practice, they're usually eaten by a predator. But still, that's insane. They live forever because they continually regenerate. So you know how we found those sharks that were like 115 years old? I'm sure someday we will find one of those jellyfish that's really, really super old and has just been regenerating for years and years and years.
Oh, well,
wild, right?
You don't have a brain.
No, well, nature is miraculous, and it does things we can't explain.
No,
especially in the deep, scary ocean. Stay out of the oceans, people. Stay out of the oceans.
It's none of your business.
It's none of your business. It's true. It's true. You can just admire it from afar like we do and make wonderful movies like Steven Spielberg did.
Or a delightful documentary about the ocean.
Yeah, those are good. I do. I love a nature documentary.
Go ahead and try to find Nemo, try to find Dory.
Find anything, but leave them alone. Don't capture them and put them in an aquarium.
No, stop it.
Stop it. What is your joy of the week, my love? What is your thing that kept you motivated?
It's a good question. Well, we did start rewatching Lost. That's been really lovely. Let's see. I've been enjoying the book that I'm reading, the murder mystery.
Good.
And the new Madonna album is so good.
Ooh, okay. What is it called?
Honey, I told you like a month ago.
I know, and I forget. Girl, you do remember I'm in menopause. I don't remember anything.
So it's the sequel. You told me you were going to listen to it. The sequel to Confessions of a Dance Floor. So it's Confessions 2.
Okay, yes, Confessions 2. I'm sorry. There's so many things I want to do, watch, see, hear, and my life just keeps getting in the way. If everything could just go on pause so I can take in all the media. It's nice to have something on the future though, right? On the books. Yes. Hey, music can bring joy in ways literally nothing else can. So I love that you have that to listen to and enjoy. Those are really good positives and really happy ones. I'm going to copy them. It was so funny because when we watched Game of Thrones, Clint and I kept saying, I don't remember this. I don't remember this. And it's kind of nice. It's like, I forget everything. So everything's new to me, which is a nice way to spin it. I have to say, if I'm finding joy, I will say my child became a teenager.
Oh yeah.
But she's still a gem of a human. And so that's nice. Yes. She keeps saying she can't wait for school to start, which is, that's nice to hear. I was never that kid, and it's nice to know that she's excited for that. Anything that can be positive and happy. And if that's something she's looking forward to, I, on the other hand, am not excited for school to start. That means I go back to work. That's okay. What else? Oh, you remember I told you ages ago that I restarted, The Big Bang Theory, so I could see what actually happened because I never got to see the ending. So I am finally in season 12, which has been a delight. I'm almost done. I genuinely love that show. I think the writing is great. I think the bizarre characters are hilarious. I love a nerd. I think they deserve more attention than they get. So, and science, it's so nice to see science at the forefront. So for me, I've been loving that, and I'm almost done, which is sad, but also joyful. Yes. And, yeah, I guess that's all I've got for you this week, but still happy. I'm still happy. Oh, my husband's back at work after a month from surgeries of no work. So that's nice.
That is nice.
Yeah, it's good to know the paychecks will start coming again. Money is an evil necessity.
I know. Fuck money, but also like you need it.
Yeah. You need it. You need it to live. So thank you for my weekly joy-filled therapy, Addy. That was so good. That might be my favorite so far.
Oh,
it was so good. And it's because you love it so much. I think that when you are excited about something, it makes it even more joyful.
Absolutely. For sure. Yeah. And that's why I'm like, well, because there's lots of subjects that I'm like, oh, that might be interesting. But I find that it's only really fun to do the research if it's something that I'm genuinely really
intrigued by. Yeah. And it makes me like, I will dive deeper and spend more time when it's something that I like. I'm like, oh, I want to know more about that. Like Fred Rogers was so fun because I was like, oh, I love this human. So good. I love it. All right, my darling dearest.
And dear friends, if you have made it this far, again, thank you so much. We appreciate you infinitely.
And we hope that you get as much out of it as we do, because that's why we're putting it out there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. And thank you so much, Julie. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Lazy. I wanna be lazy.